Shalom, everyone. This is Amir Tsarfati. These are breaking news. I don't normally do that on Saturday, Shabbat. However, in a very rare move, Israel is striking northwest of Damascus in an area called Al Dimas, where Hezbollah has some very important facilities. We're striking right now. Israeli F 16s are striking Damascus daylight Saturday. This is a super rare strike. Could be that this is a direct result of what had been agreed upon in Sochi between Prime Minister Bennett and the Russian President Putin. One thing we know, a very unusual and rare airstrike is right now going on in northwestern suburbs of Damascus in an area called Al Dimas, and we're talking about Syrian air defense that has been activated. So far, the Syrian air defense systems are very, I would say, old and not accurate, and sometimes they don't even operate at all. And if you don't follow me on Telegram, I just posted on Telegram a strike that happened last month on September 15th, where we show that uh, a whole facility of Hezbollah was wiped out in a strike that actually had no Syrian air defense system response to it. So right now, as we speak, the Syrian air defense system has been activated in the area of Damascus, and Hezbollah facilities are being attacked right now. Very unusual. Again, it's Saturday, it is daylight. Normally, most of the Israeli strikes are after it's dark, and in fact, in the middle of the night. But this is something very rare. Probably we caught them off guard because it's Saturday and because it's daylight. But again, military action in the suburbs of Damascus right now, and you will hear much more about it throughout the day. Another very important thing following the TV interview on Al Jazeera, where the Lebanese information minister basically said that the Houthis in Yemen are actually legitimately fighting the Saudis. Saudi Arabia and Bahrain kicked the Lebanese ambassadors in their country out and called back their ambassadors back home. Basically, the diplomatic ties between Lebanon and Saudi Arabia have been severed, and this is almost like a death punch to the almost dead Lebanese corpse, Lebanese political entity corpse. So we are talking about a very bad 24 hours for Lebanon, both from the Saudi side and the Bahraini side. But again, these breaking news are about a strike that is going on right now. Saturday, it's just 1 p.m. daylight, Shabbat, and there is an F 16 strike right now on the northwestern suburbs of Damascus in the region of Al Dimas, where Hezbollah has several facilities. As of late, we've seen Iranian effort to bring some very sophisticated weapons closer and closer to the Israeli border. Obviously, Damascus is just 50 miles away from us, but less than that actually. But what I'm trying to say, folks, is that the Iranians are emboldened to bring UAVs, suicide drones, some precise uh, laser guided missiles for medium range, short range, and they might even bring long range. They don't need long range from Syria to Israel, that's for sure. So the Israelis are striking right now in Damascus. Now, remember, biblically, Damascus has to be destroyed. Biblically, Damascus has not been yet completely destroyed. But Isaiah 17 is very clear about the fact that that city is going to be a heap of ruins, an uninhabitable one. And so when Isaiah 46 speaks of the fact that God is telling us things that have not yet done, are not yet done, this is one of those events. So, folks, Israeli strike at daylight on Shabbat here now in Damascus, right now against Hezbollah, um, targets northwest of Damascus in Al Dimas. Very, very um, interesting development right now. These are breaking news again. As of last night, Saudi Arabia cut basically its diplomatic ties with Lebanon. Bahrain is now following it. This is a nightmare for the Lebanese right now, and this is also, I guess, Hezbollah is to be blamed for it. But one thing is for sure, ladies and gentlemen, as we speak right now, an Israeli strike is going on in northwestern Damascus, and this is a very rare thing. I'm going to try and give you more updates on Telegram. Guys, the only way to do these things is Telegram. So download Telegram if you can, and if you don't know how, let me actually show you how. Okay, let me show you how.
Join the Amir Sarfati and Behold Israel channel on Telegram. Here you will receive daily updates and audio messages from Amir. You can also take part in our community and reply with comments. Getting started is easy. Simply download Telegram from the App Store, then visit the Behold Israel Telegram channel in your browser. From there, click Preview Channel, then click Join. That's it.
That's it. Very simple. Okay, guys. So God bless you. If there's anything big that requires breaking news, I will let you know. But again, breaking news to those of you who just joined: Israel is striking Damascus on Shabbat daylight, which is very unusual, very rare. And we're striking suburbs of Damascus where Hezbollah has some very, very troubling weapon silos, and it's being destroyed right now. The Syrian air defense system has been activated. They're trying to hit the Israeli planes. Of course, they're trying to hit the Israeli rockets and divert them from hitting the targets. Allow me to probably guess that they fail as they normally do. Just make no mistake, the Russian systems are not being used. The S-300 is not being used, and the S-400 is only being used by the Russians as they defend their own things. But the Syrian army is using some very old air defense systems. Now, Iran is trying to bring to Iraq, Syria, and Lebanon some Iranian made air defense systems, and Israel is trying to prevent that from happening. Again, uh, breaking news. Uh, we'll keep you updated. God bless you. Thank you. And shalom and Shabbat shalom from